right, the Retros, the Vogues, and finally, the High Notes. Let's get into it. Welcome to Quick Cash, the team that tucks away enough money first triumphs.
Scotty, these rules are simple, but things usually get complicated in the arena.
The Vogues are opening Vault 1. Get ready. The arena is about to rock.
It's official. The teams have sized each other up. We've got our first elimination of the match.
The battle lines are drawn. Uh-oh! There's only one brave high note still singing out there. Adversity for the Vogues. Wipeout. Back on the scene.
Drop the mic!
I can tell by all that yelling that the High Notes have started our first cash out. The High Notes have amped up their volume.
Them to survive a bit of death metal.
The High Notes are back in action.
Switching some screens. The Vogues still have the right moves. Impressive recovery.
With an air of coolness, the Vogues steal a cash out.
Paid off big time, Scotty.
Stealing that cash out. Let's see whether the last member of the Retros will attempt a revive.
A little present.
Team wipe calamity for the Retros. It's in. The High Notes make a bold statement with the first cash out of the match. Vault 2 is being opened by the Retros. The Vogues will need to come back from that wipeout.
Charge to cash out C.
The Vogues are back in action. Peace, love, and a cash box for the Retros, as they have started a cash out. The last standing member on the High Notes has to sing solo now. return to the arena. That steal could be a game changer. The Vogues really want to win this one. A bit of virtual catastrophe for the Retros. Team wiped.
They won't be looking back fondly on the play. Viewers at home, an event is on the way that will make things pretty interesting for our contestants. Things are about to get very dangerous in the arena, as damage will be cranked up a notch, or 12.
Stashed! The Vogues just cashed out. The Vogues are setting the pace. A shiny new vault just spawned, June. Let's see who gets to it first. The high notes are back in play.
Yeah!
The Retros are eyeing the contents of Vault 3.
Bandit bomb out! Thanks, you're a star!
Have been wiped out.
That's not a trend that I recommend our contestants follow.
The Vogues have respawned. The virtual rug has almost been pulled out from under the high notes. One contestant left.
The lack of regulations on damage might have got a bit out of hand there, Scotty. We're now back to normal damage.
The Vogues have kicked off a cash out. Currently running away with it, it's the Vogue. Destruction awaits as we enter the second half of the match.
The action is non-stop, and we're all in for a treat as the match progresses.
The high notes will need to reload. Team wiped. The high notes have upped their pace. The Retros are literally doing the hustle as they steal a cash out. Respawn alert! The Vogues are back in action! Will the cadence of the match bring a full stop to the high notes? They're down to 1 minute. Alas, the high notes have been wiped out. The high notes are re-entering the arena. Cash out completed by the Retros.
Vault 4, I'm inbound.
Ah, I love the smell of a fresh vault in the arena. The Vogues will need to try again. Team wiped. The high notes seem to be extorting Vault 4. Only one contestant left for the high notes. The high notes will need to try again. Team wiped.
I'm not so sure that's music to their ears.
The high notes have returned to the arena. The Vogues are proving to be model contestants, as they have started a cash-out.
Deploying the zip line! Grateful! A turnaround never goes out of fashion. Look at the Vogues.
Notes are back.
Time to disappear.
Only a minute on the clock now.
Throwing fire. This'll burn. Like a blast from the past, the Retros have made a comeback.
One of our teams is about to retrogress, as the Retros steal a cash out. Seconds left. An amazing show of skill, but we are out of time. That's a wrap for now, and even though the battle was virtual, our contestants' newfound fame is real.